There is no better feeling than having your bike packed up and ready to go on a big adventure with some of your good friends. My friends and I are heading out on a 9-day dual sport adventure across the north end of Vancouver Island. We're tackling a route known as the North Island 1000. It's about 1,200 kilometers of dusty logging roads, loose gravel, and double track. Even though others have done this trip, no two routes are ever the same. We've got a few remote spots we want to check out, but we aren't even sure we can access them. Here's to hoping the bikes hold up and we make it to the end. Day 1 starts right now. We made the crossing from the mainland to Vancouver Island. Once we hit the docks, we had about an hour of riding north to Courtenay. We're staying at our friend Jeff's brother's place tonight. He's already scoped out a really good pizza spot for us. So the plan is to head out for a good dinner, recharge, and enjoy our last night of civilization before we really head out into the wild. But in the meantime, there are so many cool pubs along the way, so we may as well stop at as many as we can.
Oh, they got live music.
Before we even got a chance to order, there ended up being a fire in one of their mechanical rooms. The band stopped what they were doing, everyone ended up getting kicked out, and the fire department came. So we ended up just heading on our way and went to the next pub down the road.
Yeah, you need to fix that.
Oh, yeah. So far, not. She's been great. Knock on wood. Plates they have.
Yeah.
Smart.
Ranch or garlic?
Nice.
Packed up and ready to go. Today's gonna be mostly dirt. The last night of true comfort tonight. We slept on the floor in one of the guys' basements. And now we're just gonna be sleeping in the tent the whole time for the next 7 days. We made our way from Courtenay all the way up to Campbell Lake, where we intended on taking the back roads north towards Sayward, but we ended up running into a bit of a problem.
You've been through Merville before, it's really cruisy, nice farm roads. Yeah, it sounds nice. And you kind of come.
We just got some breakfast. Really good breakfast wrap from a local breakfast place. was me, that kid, years ago. Seeing people riding bikes and just wanting to do the same thing. Oh, we finally hit some dirt. Hi there. Hello.
You're camping, hiking?
Yeah, motorcycle camping.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, we're trying to
It's
go.
hot out there.
It's getting pretty warm. Got to keep moving on those bikes, right? He told us that we better stop and check it out.
There you
so,
go.
Yeah.
Just be careful of your backpack. Don't knock anything
Yeah,
over.
don't worry, gentlemen. You'll be fine. It's all old stuff anyway. So. If anybody has to use the washroom, it's just down there.
Cool old axes. Nice vise.
And dude, I swear the highest like concentration anywhere in the BC of shops like this are in Comox Valley. There's so many thrift shops, it's crazy.
Like a graveyard of RVs. Temperature change too. Yeah. Wow. No, the mountain's on the other side. Yeah, that's nice. Man, sure, this is nice, It's nice being able to chime in and out, eh? What the hell? We look good though, just follow this for a while. Better than being on the highway. Yeah, this is a nice windy road. Yeah.
This dam we're coming up on is the only bridge between these two lakes, and it is the gateway to the rest of our route. When we came around the corner, we were met with a blocked road and a construction worker who was about to inform us that our plans were going to have to change.
Have you had people come by a lot?
That's the way I was talking about.
Yeah. What about, there's another bridge, but that's not, you can't cross that, can you?
The trestle?
Yeah.
You can get out and walk on it.
Yeah.
But like it was actually on fire a few days ago.
Oh shit.
The whole crew from here took all our piss cans and axes and had to go put it out. Someone probably put a cigarette butt out.
Oh shit.
I was out on that like 15 years ago when I wouldn't have taken a bike.
Yeah, so, okay. And there's gas in Gold River, I guess?
There is gas in Gold River, yeah.
I mean, we were gonna come back around down that way anyways, so.
So you guys want to just go to Gold River then? Okay. Get these rivers on the way back?
Yeah. Thanks for your help, man. Not a lot of help, but
Yeah, you're kind of in the way.
yeah, I know. This isn't cold.
You're kinda in the way.
No, you're good.
All good.
Well, Gold River, it's honestly, by the time we get up through there, it's not further off from like Sayward where we were gonna end up.
Well, I know. We skipped those nice rivers, but fuck it, whatever. Considering this was our only route through towards Sayward and onto our original route, we had to backtrack and go the opposite direction, towards Gold River, which ended up taking us backwards throughout our original planned route, which honestly was a blessing in disguise because the route through towards Gold River was beautiful.
Wow, what a guess so. That thing's like all of our bikes combined into one. That's awesome. Yeah, sweet. That's a pretty good first bike. Yeah. Yeah, you won't get bored of that power, that's for sure. Unreal.
I don't know, you put them up with like 30.
We finally hit some dirt just outside of Gold River. From here, we've got 2 solid days of riding to reach the next gas station in Was, just before Port Alice. On these remote tracks, getting lost or wasting time isn't an option. The plan is to push to a lake roughly halfway out, set up camp for the night, and hope that we find a good spot.
Wow, what a nice view.
This place looks pretty good right here. A little slanted, but.
Hell yeah!
Oh man, this. How can you beat this?
Oh, this is perfect.
Skinny dipping!
This is awesome.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, better than that.
Wow. It doesn't get much better than this. Get in there, Mike.
Oh yeah. Oh, oh yeah. Oh, look at this little dog.
That cold, eh?
Look at this place.
Oh yeah, that is cold. Man, ice spots. Woo.
I've got like all sorts of fish.